our guys don't have the key, which is supposed to be right here. So every time I come to the house, I push these doors down and I climb in through here every time.
Come on. This forever. No surrender. Yeah. You know that this right here forever.
Yo, shout out to Katie and Jack for this house, by the way. Katie and Jack actually closed the seller, brought this deal to us. This is a property that we are fixing and flipping here in Mesa, Arizona. It's like right on the border of Apache Junction and Mesa, Arizona, right down the road from us at our office. And we also have 2 or 3 flips right down the road. So as you can see, we're doing a new roof. You know what's funny is I've actually never gone through the front door on this house one time. Every time I come here, our guys don't have the key, which is supposed to be right here. So every time I come to the house, I push these doors down and I climb in through here every time. This is a really simple flip, except that it's not simple. So when we bought this house, it was actually a 2-bed, 1-bath house, which was just not gonna work, obviously. So what we did, oh my gosh, dude, this is crazy. I haven't been here a couple days. What we did is, this whole back area, the previous owner he was a garage repair guy. And so he had all these metal garages and he made an entire canopy, like what do you call it? A patio cover, all out of old garage doors. So we just tore that all off and cleaned up the property. This was the simple part. I would say the most challenging part of this whole entire renovation was this in here. So obviously you can see we framed this closed, so this is gonna be an actual door coming into the master. But this was a garage, so we converted this garage into the master bedroom. We added a walk-in closet right here. And then we took what was the laundry room. The washer and dryer used to be right here. And what we did is we built a little shelf in here, so the washer and dryer now is inside the main living area. So you don't have to come through the master to get to the washer and dryer. Washer and dryer is gonna be stackable right here. And then we trenched this all out, put a 3-inch drain right here. And this will be like a little private toilet area. You can see where the vanity's going here. And then we'll have a nice big walk-in shower here. So this turns into a big master bath. And now we've got a 3-bed, 2-bath. So originally the flip was gonna be, I don't know if you remember this. Do you remember?
I do remember this when you mentioned the backyard
yes.
having that like trailer garage.
On one of my bonus Zooms for the students for the SubTo.com mentorship, I came over here on a Friday and I was like, hey guys, you guys are just gonna walk properties with me. So I was on Zoom the whole time showing you guys this. And the cool thing is we were able, my original budget as I was walking through, do you remember any of those conversations?
I remember you came up with a number. I don't remember what that number was.
So we only added $5,000. Originally it wasn't to do all this. We only added $5,000 more, and our guys, because they work for us full time, are essentially doing this whole renovation for just an extra, this whole section here for just another $5,000. So kind of got a really good situation here. So I think we originally thought, hey, we'll make $30,000 here, but because we converted this into a 3-bed, 2-bath, we'll probably make closer to a little over $55,000. So good deal. We've been working at it 2 weeks. So kitchen, which is cool about the comps in this area. So why are comps important, guys? Comps are important not just so you can know what your house can be worth, but comps are important so when you're doing a fix and flip, we base all of our interior decisions, all of our colors, all of our square footage additions, what the laundry room should look like. Literally every decision we make is based on the comps, and then we mirror the comps. So we go, that's the house that sold for the most. Let's do the same colors, the same everything, because we know that sells. So I don't base it on my own decisions anymore. I used to do that, like, oh, let's do gray. Dude, there's neighborhoods that people repel gray and white. They want browns, they want the old tile look, they want white walls, all that kind of stuff. So we base it, the comps, obviously, we base the price off the comps, but we also base the renovation decisions off the comps as well. So the reason I bring that up is look at this kitchen. Like, you would think we're putting all this money into this house, we're adding a whole master wing, we're definitely gonna do new cabinets, right? Or not, because the comps in the area didn't justify doing new cabinets. So a lot of people, when I was a contractor and I was doing work for people that were fix and flips, They go, okay, we're gonna do new cabinets, this, that, and the other. I go, what do the comps tell you? And they go, I just wanna be the nicest house in the neighborhood. I'm like, no, you don't. You wanna match the exact comp, because the appraiser that's gonna come in and justify your purchase is gonna look at what was sold. He's not gonna look at whether you have new cabinets or this tile or that. He's just gonna justify it based on square footage and whether it's been renovated. Painting these cabinets will cost me $800 versus new cabinets will cost me $4,500. So saves us money. We still get the same purchase price. Also the buyer, which is interesting. Remember how I say all the time, like, don't put your brain in the seller's head?
Absolutely, rule number one.
Rule number
two, actually.
Right, and that's one of the rules of fixing and flipping is don't put your brain in the buyer's head and think that you know what they want. A buyer's gonna come in here and the first thing they're gonna look at is, wow, I have a French door, when I would have been like, I don't care whether I have a French door or a slider. It doesn't matter to me. But a French door might sell them. Or having a split floor plan is what this is called. Master's on one side, kids are on the other side. That might sell them, but the tile might not, right? So go off comps, go off what sells in the area, because typically honestly, this trim style, I'm gonna get on Anna and my construction team. They might have had this trim style left over from another property, but this is an upgraded trim style that I don't think I would have used in this house. I think I would have just used a regular little trim style, but this is like a little bit upgraded. Not super expensive more, but per square foot, it's probably 15 cents. So it's like 15 cents, just wasted money, right? Same thing here. This is telling me when they do a hardy backer, this tells me that they're gonna put tile up. And I gotta tell Anna, don't put tile in here. This needs to be plastic. What are you doing, right? This hardy backer board costs money. This is like a mold resistant thing that you can adhere tile to, and they shouldn't be using this at all. So it's good to stop by your projects. Not a ton of money wasted, but this is not the master bedroom. You don't want to spend all your money on the guest bedroom that's going to be the kids. It should just be plastic. So we're doing new windows here, new doors. You can look at the drywall, right? We talked about this as well on the bonus Zoom with the students, is like the drywall texture at one point in here, you can tell right here, they scraped the popcorn, but there was a ceiling fan there. So they scraped the popcorn around the ceiling fan instead of just taking the ceiling fan down and then scraping the popcorn. So the popcorn's still there, but our drywall guys will come through. They'll spray everything so all the texture matches, and then we'll paint. New window, we'll do like a little desk there, which will be kind of cool, new light fixture. And then in Arizona, which is interesting. What about you in Long Island? You guys don't have yards this big, do you?
No, dude, we got a pretty big yard space.
You do? Okay.
Yeah, out of Long Island, not in Queens.
But you guys have a ton of grass and stuff, right?
Yeah.
This is like a good backyard for a lot of people in Arizona. They're like, damn.
Yeah, no, like this will get you yelled at from your neighbors all week long.
Yeah, anyway, so this property, we bought this property from a lady named June, and we actually did not contract with a seller. What we did is we worked with a girl named Katie and a guy named Jack. Amazing, they're a couple. They're amazing people here in Mesa, Arizona. They came from the TTP program. They hit me up and we started helping them with giving them leads and lists and all sorts of stuff. And then they started bringing deals to the table, and they said to us one day, we want to get into fixing and flipping. So we said, bring us a deal and we'll partner with you on the fix and flip. So we funded the purchase, funded the renovation, managing the construction. My wife, Laura, is listing the property at a discount, and Katie and Jack will make a portion of the profit, no money out of pocket, doing this deal. So our profit on this deal, if they wholesaled this deal, they probably would have made 10, 11 grand, but because we are fixing and flipping it, they'll probably make double that, 20 grand, something like that. So good little deal for a lot of people, right? And they don't have to you don't even have to stop by the property. You just let us handle the whole thing. Pretty simple. So if you're in Arizona or Orlando, we're starting to fix and flip in Orlando. If you're in Orlando, click the link down below. You'll see where you can submit your deals. And if it becomes a deal you want to partner on, Cody and I will fund it. We will manage the construction. We'll list the property, negotiate with the buyer, all that kind of stuff. We'll handle the entire thing, and you make a portion of the profits. Way more money than you would just being a wholesaler. And there's a couple of reasons why we're doing this. One, we want to do more flips, right? It's something we've been doing for 10 years. We love doing it. It's super simple for us. Number two, I'm kind of over the thought process of just being a wholesaler, and I want other people to be out of that process too. and break that mold of saying wholesale, wholesale, wholesale. Guys, wholesale all you want, but from time to time, send a deal to us. You'll make more money, and then you can learn the actual process of fixing and flipping a property. So down below, link goes to a place you can submit your addresses, and we'll underwrite those. We'll work with you and see if they're good deals. If they're good deals, we'll buy them. We'll partner with you on them. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to fund it. You don't have to manage it. You don't have to deal with any of it, and you make a big portion of the profit. By the way, this is an episode of The Real Deal, bro. We haven't done one of these in like a month. We've been so busy. So guys, if you like The Real Deal, please subscribe down below. Please hit the notification bell so that you guys see when, not only when we release new videos, but when I do a Sunday service stream, when I do any sort of technical stream where we're teaching you guys how to do things. Sometimes I'll just randomly jump in and I'll go, hey guys, I want to teach about how to pull a list in Baltimore, Maryland today. And it will notify you if you guys hit the notification. So go ahead and do that. Thank you for vibing with us today. And by the way, follow my boy Marlon. Marlon, what's your Instagram?
Hey, it's Marlon Johnson 00.
Homeboy teaches parkour. You teach that all over the place, or do you teach that only in Long Island?
All over the US, but mostly I'm based out of Long Island.
So we're gonna put his Instagram down below. And do you have a link to, like, if somebody wants to learn how to do this?
Absolutely, just hit me up, DM me, send me a message, and I will respond.
So Bobby, who's holding the camera, Bobby Two Hands, as you can see, Bobby Two Hands right here. Bobby Two Hands is gonna put a link down below for Marlon, so you guys can follow Marlon. He came all the way out from New York to vibe with our team this whole week. So thank you guys, catch you later.
Let's get a backflip.
Dude, I got you, man.
Oh, you can do a backflip? Oh my gosh, dude.